Smartwatches have come a long way since first being introduced back in 2001, and of course Samsung has had its hand in it for nearly a decade. But its latest entrant, the Gear S3, might be one of the better smartwatches invented to date. I'll give you the full breakdown in this video. What's going on, nerds? It is me, Jamocha from Sounds Nerdy, and today I will be unboxing and reviewing Samsung Gear S3 Classic. It is undergoing some cosmetic and internal changes compared to the Gear S2. As I mentioned before, Samsung has made a few smartwatches over the years. Let's talk about the major differences between the Gear S2 Classic and the Gear S3 Classic. First off, the size of the S3 is bigger than the previous model. The Gear S2 Classic measures at 39.9 by 43.6 by 11.4 millimeters, while the larger S3 measures at 49 by 46 by 12.9 millimeters. The Gear S3 also weighs more at 2.01 ounces versus 1.48 ounces for the Gear S2. The Gear S2 uses Gorilla Glass 3 versus Gear S3 Gorilla Glass SR Plus, which should yield better damage resistance. Gear S2 has a 1.2 inch display, while the Gear S3 is slightly larger at 1.3 inches. Both watches feature an always-on display, but the Gear S3's display keeps the full color spectrum, it just dims the brightness. Let's run down the major specs real quick. It features a dual-core Exynos 7270 1GHz processor, 4 GB of internal memory, which can be used to store apps and music which can be played from the watch or via a connected Bluetooth device, 768 MB of RAM, and a 380 mAh battery. It also features MST, magnetic secure transmission, so you can use Samsung Pay virtually anywhere cards are accepted. Thanks to some Swiss engineering, the Gear S3 has been redesigned with style and use in mind. From the notches on the rotating bezel to the military-grade stainless steel body, every inch has been meticulously crafted for elegance. The screen features Samsung's trademark AMOLED display, checking in at 360 by 360 pixels. The screen is big, bright, and has beautiful color, which makes it easy to see text. I wasn't a big fan of the default leather strap. It felt bulky and uncomfortable to me. That's why I quickly swapped it out for a 22mm silicone strap, which by the way is very simple to exchange, even for someone who does not have long nails. Now I can expose it to water without worrying about the strap eroding. According to Samsung, the 380 mAh battery should last up to 3 days. I was able to get about 2 days with average use. Always on display, brighter screen, all the heart rate monitors, and dynamic workouts all active. I'm sure you can stretch this to up to 3 days by turning most of this off. It's worth noting that it takes over 2 hours to fully charge from 0%. Navigating the interface is simple, either using the rotating bezel or by swiping on the screen left or right. Swiping down from the top of the watch brings up settings for brightness, audio volume, do not disturb or silent mode, airplane mode, and the audio player. It also displays the connectivity and battery health. Gear S3 features two buttons on the side. The bottom button either takes you back to the home screen, brings up the app menu, or by giving it a quick double tap, brings up the S voice menu so you can give commands to the watch via your voice. The top button is used to navigate back, or by long pressing it, it takes you to Samsung Pay. One reason why smartwatches can be valuable are the embedded sensors and trackers, and the Gear S3 has no shortage of those with GPS, altimeter, barometer, accelerometer, gyro sensor, heart rate monitor, and ambient light sensor. For the health enthusiasts out there, the auto heart rate, the dynamic workout detections, and the ability to alert you when you have been sedentary for too long are great touches to help keep you active and in shape. As expected, the Gear S3 has great integration with the S Health app on your phone. Samsung has really upped this smartwatch game with the Gear S3's incredible design, easy to use, and very responsive interface. Is this enough to make consumers true believers? And if you currently own a Gear S2, are the changes enough to warrant an upgrade? That depends on if you really like the bigger, new design of the watch. If you don't own a Gear S2, then I would highly recommend this watch if you are interested. Unfortunately, if you are a woman with skinny wrists, the size of the Gear S3 will look enormous on your arm. In my opinion, it's definitely not designed for women unless you're fond of a huge watch. The only complaints I can levy against this watch are really nitpicks such as battery life and apps. Although I'm able to get around 2 days on a single charge, I would have liked to have seen 4 to 5 days. As far as apps, Gear S3 uses Samsung's proprietary OS Tizen, which has not been heavily supported by third-party developers. Samsung states that they should have around 10,000 apps available at launch. Now some will complain about this, but for me, I don't really need that many apps for my watch, which are mainly used for notifications, messaging, and health-related activities. But overall, I'm impressed by what Samsung has done with its third iteration of the Gear. That's everything I have for you in the Gear S3 video today. I want to thank you for checking out this video. If you'd like to see more pictures of the Gear S3 close up, make sure you head over to the website at soundsnerdy.com to check those out. Again, thank you for taking the time to view this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button as well. And while you're at it, also make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all our videos that come out on a weekly basis. And if you have a Gear S3, tell me about your experience with it down in the comment section below. Or if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down in the comment section below. I have been Jamocha from Sounds Nerdy. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at SNJamocha. Make sure you follow Sounds Nerdy on Twitter at Sounds Nerdy. And until the next video, guys, stay nerdy.
I will rise to the top.